Join me today as I will explain to you how by selling less and helping more, I was able to boost my sales up to 50%. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erkka Suvanto. Many of you call me EJ. I'm the guy who's on social media building a legacy and passing on all life and business lessons to each and every one of you. I have built 3 companies up to 5 million level all by myself, making all the possible mistakes out there so that you wouldn't have to go through the same headache. Today in this quick tip video of the week, I'm going to talk about sales and how following one simple change and process, I was able to boost my personal sales up to 50%. When I was doing real estate actively in California, my sources for new properties came from 2 different places. One, from real estate agents, and number 2, from the homeowners direct. Back then I was doing a lot of direct marketing, sending mailers, postcards, and basically anything and everything possible to reach the homeowners so that I could buy properties for discount directly. And when having these conversations, I was able to understand that by making one little change to how I was approaching the sale made a very big impact in my performance. And this simple change was fundamentally a mindset change. By not approaching every phone call and negotiation with the home seller from the sales perspective, not thinking about techniques, how I can get the deal done, how I can close this next deal, and looking at it from a completely different angle. And that angle is, how can I help the homeowner to make a decision? This sounds counterintuitive to some people, but when I take the pressure off closing and I understand that ultimately the reason why I'm having this conversation with that person on the other side of the line is to make sure that I can help him or her make a decision. And I used to tell that to these people, pretty much saying that, look, hey, I'm going to be the first person telling you if I can't help you. It's like sitting on the same side of the table with that seller. So this would be the traditional way we approach sales. This is the buyer, this is the seller. You're on other side or opposite sides of the table. But literally in my mind, I was moving myself over onto this side and being next to that person, kind of holding hands, telling to that person from the get-go, my only goal for this phone call is to help you decide if selling your property to me for X dollars is going to help you or not. Because ultimately, this has to be a win-win for both of us. And you would be surprised how many people actually came back to me after that recommendation of no first. Meaning, I told many people that, hey, I think it's in your best interest not to do business with me. Because I think you should first list the property, get a local, good real estate agent, and see what you can get in an open market. And only if that doesn't satisfy you, then call me back. Because ultimately I'm here to help you decide. So going from convincing to conviction is what we are talking about. We have to have so much conviction, and I told this to my sellers that, hey, I have a lot of conviction knowing that I can help most people on this planet if you just hear me out. This program, this product, this service that I'm offering is going to help you. Like it's probably going to help your neighbor too. It all depends on timing and what you value at any given point. I'm not here to convince you to sell to me because it has to be a win-win. I have a lot of conviction in my ability to do what I promised. And maybe in the short term, it's in your best interest to do something else than do business with me. And like I said, you would be surprised how many people after that initial phone call and after my first recommendation of no, please don't sell to me because I think you are better off by doing something else. Then a month, 2 months into the future, these very same people called me back saying, look, I really liked your strategy. You were not here to trick me into selling anything. You really helped me out. And now I think this makes sense for me. And oftentimes these deals were the best ones for me. By first saying no, trying to help the person on the other side, and then getting the deal afterwards. It's the long road, it's the so-called marathon and not the sprint, but it's the marathon that wins races, that strategy at the end of the day. So a simple quick tip for everybody trying to close more deals, no matter what you are selling, a physical product or a service. Approach it differently. Try to sell less and help more. Your only goal should be to help the customer or the prospect decide. Say that point blank. I'm here to help you decide. I'm fine either way. I can walk away. I have a lot of conviction in my product. We have to believe in the service, in the product that we are offering. And when we do, when we are in love with our own product and our service, people on the other side of the line or on the other side of the table, in that case, they notice that. So going from convincing to conviction. This was my quick tip of the week for anybody trying to close more. Try to help the customer or the prospect decide. That's our ultimate goal. Thank you for watching. More quick tips to come, to follow. If you have any wishes or any comments, I'm always more than happy to receive any feedback from you guys. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time.